Hello, everybody. This is Andrew Vazano, and this is the Ropolitans radio show. Today, right now, for the time being, I am joined by
Alex Bursch
and Lenny Neslin.
Now, Alex is a Mets fan.
Yep.
Lenny is a Yankees fan.
That I am.
So, the obvious first topic of discussion is last night's game.
What?
Is the Rangers.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, no?
No.
Dang it.
Is last night's baseball game. Obviously, we also have a Yankee fan, and Andrew Fletcher, who is a regular on the show, but he cannot come on the show because he will curse too much.
The risk of cursing.
So, Lenny, what are your thoughts?
It was painful.
It was painful.
Bird
Now,
net.
one game, Girardi overmanaged. Pulled a guy too soon. Maybe. You know, what we think. This game, last night, he undermanaged. Let the guy stay in.
Who? Burnett?
Burnett, Hughes,
It was
both of
It was
them.
the right decision.
You think it was the right decision?
He gave up 4 runs without recording an out in the entire game. He lasted into the 7th inning.
Okay, then what about Hughes?
Hughes. He shouldn't have even been in the game. Damaso Marte got the first two outs. After Burnett kind of screwed up the beginning of the inning. And then I think what should have happened was that they should have realized that the game was going to be won or lost in that inning, and they should have put in Mariano Rivera instead of Phil Hughes.
Interesting. And Girardi pulled A-Rod.
Yeah.
Girardi pulled Matsui.
Yeah.
Good, bad.
Desperation moves, I guess.
It's not that A-Rod's a slow guy.
Yeah, he's not that slow. I don't think they should have.
He's got a bad hip.
I don't think they should.
Got a bad hip,
But he's been fast.
And Matsui even scored first to home on a ball in the gap.
Yeah.
Hideki Matsui, of all people.
A-Rod should not be pinch ran for, just in case it goes into extras, because you saw him in the last game. He scored from second on a pass ball and yada yada yada. So
Yada, yada, yada.
yada yada yada. He's fast.
I think he is fast. I don't know. I'm not necessarily saying Girardi is all at fault here. Obviously, you have to rely on someone, and who he relied on just fell through. Alex, any thoughts?
What bothers me about the playoffs is that it causes so many managers to overmanage because they feel like they need to somehow manage differently than they did in the regular season. It's the same ball game.
That's right.
It's the same game.
It's questionable.
No.
That's
It's the same game. And if you win 100 games in the regular season, why change your formula? Why do it?
It's different.
Apparently it works pretty darn well.
Yeah, you've gotten this far.
Like in the Water Boy, you can't hold anything back now, Brent.
Thank you.
So, you'll see starters in relief in the postseason. You won't see that in the regular season.
I'm not saying that, but
That's a different way to manage.
when I know that, but that's still taking pitchers out and putting different pitchers in. I'm not talking about who you're putting in. I'm talking about when you are making these decisions.
You're gonna want to be more cautious when you're in the postseason because you really have a lot to lose, and you can't take any chances. Like if someone's gonna start blowing up, it's like you're gonna have a short leash on them because you really want to stay in the game. You can't give up anything.
And obviously, everything is under a magnifying glass because there's only 2 games happening. Now there's only one because, as begrudgingly as I want to accept this, as the Phillies are in the World Series.
Again.
Oh, and they will play either the Yankees or the Angels. So, the Yankees have Pettit tomorrow. What do you think? What do you think happens?
Pettit's always been a big game pitcher. I trust him. I really do. He's been good He's been good in the postseason. He was good down the stretch. Just expect the traditional start out of him, quality start probably.
And he's at home.
It's at home. That's huge.
I think that is huge.
The home field is huge for the Yankees.
It's supposed to pour.
Oh, there's no way it's going to happen on Saturday. Not a chance.
Well, we said that last week.
No, it's different this time.
We said that last week. We were like, there's no way they're playing. Not a chance.
No, the game 1 was a definite. Game 2, I don't think was supposed to happen. But then, it really was raining at the end. It probably could have been.
It was pouring at the end.
It was pouring at the end.
And if it wasn't, the playoffs, I think that game would have been either
suspended
or at least in a delay until 2 in the morning. But you can't do that to a team that's going to get on a plane soon.
There's no way the game's going on Saturday. Possibly Sunday. But Saturday is awful. 90% chance of rain until 2 in the morning, starting at 6 o'clock. So, none chance.
It's going to be a mess if they do play,
I hope
which
not.
would be fun.
Yeah. Then
I
again,
like that.
then again, I was in the rain when I saw Jeter break the all-time hit record for the Yankees. It was pouring. It was an hour and a half delay, I think. 2-hour delay, I think. Yeah. So, I mean, it's fun. Just wait it out.
Yeah. Hopefully, there's not a lot of empty blue seats.
Oh, that's a given.
That's a given.
I mean, you can't, but like behind home plate, $2,500 seats, not a chance. There's no way
the people that are paying $2,500 for a seat aren't going to sit out in the rain.
and that price even gets magnified with in the postseason, so it might be more.
That's probably, I couldn't even imagine how much that
I
is.
don't even want to know.
So, yes, back to the Philadelphia Phillies. Another World Series appearance.
How pissed are you?
I kind of saw it coming. They're an excellent team. They made smart trades. Well, one really smart trade with Cliff Lee. But they are a very good team. It's not like they've kind of come out of nowhere and surprised us like last season. But this year they've been a very good team. They have a good rotation. Obviously their bullpen is a big question mark for them. But so far so good. You can't really blame them for much. They've had rough spots, but nothing extreme. And they're just hitting home runs at left and right. And Jason Worth is a beast. He was a great pickup for me in fantasy baseball this season.
You're terrible.
I'm terrible.
You can't pick up a Phillies player.
It's Jason Worth. I know. Fantasy baseball, there's no team affiliations. Like maybe your first pick, you'll pick like your favorite player on your favorite team. But after that, you can't. You can't.
I mean, you're right. I'm not that successful in fantasy baseball, but I just don't